Tasmania, a land of World Heritage wilderness, dense rainforests, incredibly tall trees, majestical waterfalls, pristine beaches, rugged mountains, penguins, wombats, and the elusive Tasmanian devil.
We still haven't seen a Tassie devil.
We had a well-researched itinerary for our 6-week trip in Tasmania, but when we get recommendations of great places, we have to be flexible. We heard about the great free camp at Lake Rosebery and the beautiful hike to Montezuma Falls. So we took a detour on our way down the west coast into the heart of Tasmania to visit these two places. Would it be worth it? Good morning, friends. We have just woken up here in, where are we, Nige? Oh, we're near Corinna. So we're on the Western Explorer Highway. Poor old Nigel's still not feeling the best. He's up there in bed, coughing up a few lungs. We've woken up in a complete whiteout this morning, and it's so beautiful here. We had quite a lot of rain in the night, and looking out over these cloudy valleys, just incredible. We're back on the road. We're making our way down into Corinna this morning, where we're going to be finally jumping on the FatMan Barge. I just have to keep saying that, FatMan Barge, FatMan Barge. So cool.
How cool has this road been?
So good.
And like yesterday, I didn't want to put the mocker on because you know what it's like when we go on gravel roads. Oh, how good is this road? And then within minutes.
I was actually thinking that within the first 5 minutes of the drive yesterday. I'm like, don't say it, Nigel, don't say it.
I didn't say anything. And it's been so good. So in terms of state roads, off-road gravel, well done Tasmania. This one's been an absolute peach.
You could definitely do this in a 2-wheel drive.
Totally, do it in the Rio.
Yeah, I would have driven this in the Kia Rio. Passes the Kia Rio test. But the only limitation of doing this road, of course, is if you are towing, because if you want to cross over the FatMan Barge. So I think you can go around. Like I think from Corinna you can turn north and go to Waterfall. But if you want to cross over the barge, there are weight and length limitations. So this is the town of Karina. There's not much left, but quite a few historic buildings, and it's on the banks of the FatMan River. And it was important for both mining and pining. Mining for gold and cutting down the Huon pine trees. Oh, this is one, a Huon pine tree.
One of the oldest plants on earth. Wow.
Wow. So this little one here is 60 to 100 years old, but these trees can live for 3,000 years. The only way across the FatMan River here is with the FatMan Barge. There's a bit of humour in this town. The barge is small and has a 6.5 tonne weight or 9 metre long wheelbase limit. It can take 2 cars at a time or one big van like ours. This is Tasmania's only remaining cable-operated barge. Here comes the FatMan Barge. It's okay to get out of your vehicle and have a look around. Here's a van life reality. It's parked up by the side of the road. But we've just heated up some leftovers from last night. Last night? Night before. When are these leftovers? A couple of days ago. But importantly, how are you feeling, Nige?
Oh, pretty abo, but getting there. I'll survive.
The scenery got even more beautiful as we drove into the wild mountains of Tasmania's southwest. Look at that! Eventually we arrived at the fabled free camp on the banks of Lake Rosebery. Sadly we didn't get the primo spot, but it was beautiful all the same. Wait till you guys see what this is like. Look at that mountain. Nigel's going in for a swim, everyone.
The top layer is nice and warm, and the bottom layer is cold. I don't know how far deep you have to go to get cold. Oh! Look at that. 3,
2, 1, go. It was so beautiful and peaceful here that we decided to stay another night. The campsite emptied out in the morning, so we moved down to the prime position.
Morning guys, how is this for a location? Van hiding behind the bushes there. And then out here, Mount Murchison and the Roseberry Lake. It's just beautiful. Getting some nice reflections. What you doing?
Getting some laundry done. Taking it like a good 50 metres away to tip out the water. Even though of course we use a biodegradable detergent. We'll do the right thing.
Yeah.
Keep the waterways safe.
Good girl. And keep our pristine location pristine. Just look at that.
This morning we are heading to Montezuma Falls, one of the hikes that we've been really recommended. It's classed as an easy hike. It is 10 kilometres, but it's fairly flat and the path is fairly easy all the way. So hopefully poor Nige, who hasn't been well for the last week, will manage this one okay. The drive up to the car park gave us a taste of what was to come with these beautiful ferns. We arrived at the trailhead and parked up by this Babbling Brook for lunch. Nigel's gotten out of the van. Off come the socks and jandals.
There's a happy dance in the moss. It's so comfortable. So this is amazing.
Okay, come on, let's do this hike. We've actually parked a couple of 100 metres away from the car park today because it was very full down there. What you doing?
Oh, stiff as a board. Been stuck in the van for the last week or so. You've had me barricaded up.
It's my fault. This should stretch your legs a bit. 10k walk.
Yeah.
So hopefully it should be a nice day. There's a bit of blue sky up there. So you can also ride your bike down here, which would be kind of fun. Looks like there's a few other people on the trail today. Someone didn't like the idea that it was a short walk. You know what, Nigel, I was just thinking this reminds me a lot more of New Zealand than like Australia.
Oh yeah, for sure. If you guys are interested, check out the link for the old Ghost Road.
Yeah.
That was an epic few days there. But yeah, it does. I mean, it looks like West Coast, South Island of New Zealand.
With all this moss.
All the moss, ferns.
Yeah.
Rainforests. Yeah, very, very, very similar. And I always knew it would be. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that it's
still different. I'm not going to say it's exactly like New Zealand.
No, no.
But it does certainly remind you of that.
Yeah, well, that's it. And that's my whole point, I guess. I feel more like I'm in New Zealand than Australia.
Well, I mean, the comment was made when we got off the ferry, it's like arriving in a new country.
Yeah,
and it really
exactly.
is. So we're looking at the old Tramway Bridge. So the tramway is used to cart supplies between Zian and remind me of the other location.
I forget the name of it.
And yeah, a lot of timber to run the smelters. How about that? It's all covered in
Nice,
moss
so cool,
and
isn't it?
falling apart. So the old mixed in with the new.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Neat, eh?
Gotcha.
Oh, gee. Scared the bejeebers out of me. We got hustled by a camera. Well, your hands are freezing. Rocky.
It's kind of chilly in here. This will look cool. It's so nice walking through here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we were just saying we're glad it's like a tramway because it makes it very easy. Like, obviously it's not a steep walk. It's quite easy walking along here. Poor old Nigel recuperating from his man flu.
Oh, no, it's good. It's just plodding along. Well, I'm guessing we've gone about at least 3 k's, probably closer to 5. And this is really the only section of any note with the sleepers, to the point where you can see the nails still in there. No rails, which have either been since rusted away or well, I guess would be repossessed to melt into more weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, we learnt that the track was used to fire the smelter that made the steel that went to Germany to make the weapons, make the guns, machinery for the First World War. Same weapons that were used against our diggers.
Yeah.
How about that?
Well, they stopped
Ironic.
sending the metal there in 1914 with the outbreak of war, but
Yeah, but
all
by that
those
stage,
weapons they would have
already
had.
made, yeah.
You wouldn't want to be riding across these on your bike though, Nige.
No, you'd be down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that fungus.
Yeah, that's the first we've seen that fungus, eh?
Right, so we've just come up to this mine shaft. Those kids were telling us about the cave. Tin, gold, silver, lead and zinc were mined from hand-dug adit. I've never heard of an adit. Oh, can you go in, Nigel? I don't want to go in. Right, there goes Nigel into the adit. It's kind of spooky.
Hi-ho, it's off to work we go.
How far in can you go?
Oh, there's a barrier here.
Oh, okay, good. Is there a hole like down in the ground?
Can you see my shadow on the...
Yeah. You look spooky. Can you film down in there?
Don't know if I can. Let's have a look.
We can't even see you anymore, Nigel.
Can't really...
No.
Can't see anything. Safe to say.
It's strange it doesn't have a light. Right, let's get out of here.
Flies like it in there.
I know. Such a buzzing around in there, isn't it? Definitely getting close now. You can hear the waterfall. I think we're just going to go around a bend up here. So we're just walking down the steps now towards the suspension bridge. This looks wicked. The suspension bridge is built where an earlier bridge stood when the tramway was still being used. How's this picture of the tram going across in front of the falls? Oh my God, look how skinny it is. Wicked.
Majestical. Scale, yeah, maybe.
Well, Nigel, I think that was a pretty impressive waterfall.
Yeah, it's up there, and isn't it? Yeah.
Well, it's one of the tallest we've seen. 104 metres is the drop here. Montezuma Falls. Yeah, that was worth the walk out. Because the walk...
5k's flat. Bearing in mind you could take your bikes and make it quicker.
Yes. I think it would have been fun on the bikes. Next time we come here we'll ride the bikes. Whenever that might be.
Might be in Zimmers by the time we come back. little
E-bikes?
Yeah, mobility scooter.
I don't think you'd get up here on a mobility scooter.
Had to be a 4B one.
Yeah, 4B. Yeah, true.
That was nice, and we were so lucky, no crowds.
Exactly.
No one ahead of us. We got on there.
Nigel has just called a snake stop. Thank you.
Yeah. And a sugar hit.
Montezuma Falls. Tick.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah. 4 hours. Whew. Yeah, I guess we did kind of stop for a while. They say 3 hours for this walk, but we didn't walk particularly fast today.
No. Probably more like, hey?
Because you're still a bit unwell.
Probably more like 3 hours actual travel time.
Yeah. Step count. 16,500.
Hey friends, I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank you very much for your concern about my health. I'm pleased to report that I'm fully recovered from the man flu. However, the body's feeling a little bit broken from a major stack yesterday on the mountain bike, but that's for another episode. Yeah, so yeah, thanks again. I really do appreciate your kind thoughts.
We hope you enjoyed this video. Join us next time when we head down to Strawn, cruise through Hell's Gates and up the Gordon River. We see the ruins of a penal colony and the World Heritage Tasmanian Wilderness. Meanwhile, if you love waterfalls, go check out this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.